Hey guys, hey guys, this is Rich from Rich TV Live. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to talk to you about the High Times stock because a lot of people have been asking me, Rich, when is the High Times going to do their IPO? Rich, when's the IPO? Rich, what's going on with the High Times IPO? I have some good news for you guys. So High Times IPO is almost there. I have received an email from High Times giving me instructions on how to turn my shares, how to convert my shares from a private stock holding into a share certificate that I can deposit into my brokerage account. They have given me instructions. They've sent me an email. And they're saying that I have to fill out some paperwork and I have to get a medallion guarantee, which is like a signature from a bank. If your bank can't give you that signature, they give you instructions to another place where you can get a medallion guarantee for like $149. I'm going to try to see if I can do it for free at the bank. If I can't, then I'll send out the $149 to get the medallion guarantee from V Stock Transfer, who's the transfer agent for High Times. They have instructions on how to get a medallion guarantee. But I'm going to try to see if I can get it from my local bank because I think it's just the signature. I'll look into that for you guys and I'll give you guys an update on that once I actually do it. Now, the other cool thing about this is they actually say in the instructions that they will be doing their IPO soon, but it hasn't happened yet. So the shares are not available to trade yet, but they're just getting everybody instructions so everybody knows what they need to do so that they're ready to get their shares deposited when they give us the green light. The symbol will be HITM, High Times, HITM. That will be the symbol for High Times. And I'm a shareholder of High Times. I also have done videos for High Times. I've been doing work for High Times, and I hope to do work with High Times again. So High Times, if you guys are watching this video, contact me. I'd love to interview the new CEO. I'd love to get you guys on the show. Our members would love to hear from you guys. I think you guys are a great company. I do not plan to sell my shares. I'm in no rush to sell my shares. I do want to deposit them in my account so I can just understand the process and I can explain it to the public, the people that are watching all over the world. But High Times for me is a company that I'd like to work with. I would love, Rich TV Live would love to be at all of your Cannabis Cup events. We'd love to be at any events that you have across Canada. We'd love to be able to live stream events. If they're outside of Canada, we'd love to know when those events are being held so that we can try to make arrangements to either have myself or some of the Rich TV Live community members at your events. We just believe that Rich TV Live and High Times are a perfect match. The largest iconic cannabis platform magazine in the world, and Rich TV Live, the best cannabis education and entertainment community and platform in the world. And we are growing. And another cool thing that happened with High Times is I just got a High Times jacket. So High Times gives you investor perks. If you're an investor in High Times, they're going to send you instructions on how to deposit your shares. They are also sending you instructions on how to get investor perks. Because I invested and I got 363 shares of High Times, which is about 5,500 Canadian, I qualified for an $1,100 jacket through High Times. Now, the $1,100 fee makes no sense because it's just a jacket. I don't know where they come up with that number, but I think it's a coupon code worth $1,100 for some reason. Anyways, I got my High Times jacket. It's in the mail. It says High Times Investor, and it has a cannabis leaf on it. So I think that's pretty tight. That's being sent in the mail. I just filled in the form to get my High Times Investor jacket today. Okay? So I'm pretty excited about that. Crypto Man says, I messaged David Peck, so we can hopefully get an update video with them soon. I shared the video with him. Perfect. So yeah, if you guys are an investor in High Times, you qualify for investor perks. Open up your email. I thought it was an email wanting me to buy investor perks. No, it's an email saying, hey, you qualify. You have because I spent 5,500 Canadian. I have 363 shares. I qualified for $1,100 of High Times perks, which got me a High Times jacket. They had 4 different jackets available. They had t-shirts available. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So I'm getting my own High Times investor jacket. When I get it, I'll bring it to you guys. When they're public and I have my shares, I will let you guys know the entire process. I do not plan on selling my shares. I want to work with High Times. High Times, if you guys are watching, we'd love to have you on Rich TV Live. I also have some breaking news. Rich TV Live got an email today. Oh, this is crazy. So it was always my dream when I got into this to get onto TV. That's the reason why I got onto YouTube. I got onto YouTube to get onto TV, to have our own TV show. All I can tell you is I got an email today from a cannabis network that is interested in working with Rich TV Live and having a stock or financial education show on their network. And I haven't closed the deal yet. I got the email today. I responded. They're here in Vancouver. They happened to be at the 420 event and they saw my videos and they saw me on stage. Well, they happened to be, they had the whole stage. They were the MCs at the 420 event. They were videotaping the entire event, beautiful cameras, entire crews, sets. And I remember being at the event thinking, wow, I'd love to work with these guys. This would be a perfect relationship. Guess what? Guess what? They emailed me today. They saw my videos. They live streamed the entire 420 event for 7 hours and had 4,000 views on YouTube. I did a 1-hour live stream from my phone. No cameras, no crew, nothing. From my phone. I'm at the front of the stage with Cypress Hill, and I'm videotaping from my phone, and I got 7,500 views on that video. I'm pretty sure they probably saw that video, so I'm really happy that I did it, even though I was getting crushed. It was worth it, and yeah, man, it's crazy. So I'm going to be meeting with these guys, and there's a very good chance that you will see your boy Rich TV Live on another platform doing a cannabis show. And I would love to be able to educate more people about cannabis, CBDs, stocks, cannabis stocks, CBD stocks, hemp stocks. So I'm very excited today. The sky's the limit. High Times IPO is happening. I'm so happy to prove all the haters wrong. Do you know how many people hated on High Times? Do you know how many people said to me they're never going to IPO, they're going to be a failure, stock's going to go down? Well, they have 15,000 investors. High Times has 15,000 investors, and I am happy to be a part of High Times, and I would love to be a part of the High Times team. So High Times, if you're watching Rich TV Live and our global community of investors all over the world, we would love to be a part of your conferences, events. If you'd like to come on our show, we'd love to have you on our show. We just want to be a part of it, okay? And we've got members all over the world, and we can come to your events. We can come to your conferences. We can do interviews. We can do live streams. I would even like to be a judge at the Cannabis Cup. I don't care if it's in the United States. I don't care if it's in Canada. I don't care if it's in Amsterdam, okay? I don't care if it's in Portugal. I don't care if it's in England. If you're doing a Cannabis Cup, holler at your boy. I will be a judge, okay? And if you need other judges, I can bring friends along that are connoisseurs that would love to be judges. And they're not afraid of being on camera, and we can do this. We can do this. So yeah, guys, this is just like a dream come true. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about High Times. I'm very excited about where we have come in 2 years, how we've started as just a small little channel that nobody knew about. And now some of the biggest brands in the world in the cannabis sector are reaching out and are fully aware of Rich TV Live and the community because of you, the people. And we're going to continue to just educate the people and entertain the people and do things our way. And it seems to be working. So High Times will IPO. I'll keep you guys updated on it. Get your perks. If you have bought shares in High Times, you can get perks. You can get free t-shirts, free jackets. I just got a free jacket. I just ordered it. It's coming in the mail. Once I get my jacket, I'll wear it. I'll show it to you guys. If you guys own shares in High Times, you can qualify for that jacket too. If you have High Times shares, you've probably received an email with instructions on how to deposit your shares. So this is my first video. I'm going to do a few more videos as we get closer to the IPO. Stay tuned. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring the winners and we bring them to you first. We bring you the news. We analyze the stocks, the industry, the entire cannabis sector. And we're also in the game. We have our own CBD brand called Rich Hemp RX. And if you're in America and you need CBDs, if you're a public company, if you're a private company, if you're a distributor, if you just want CBDs, I don't care if you want one bottle, you can holler at your boy and we can get you CBDs. If you're a person that wants to build a CBD business and you need CBDs in oil form, we got it. If you're a company that wants to white label CBDs, guess what? We got CBDs for you and we can white label your CBDs. If you want CBD gummies, if you want CBD tinctures, if you want CBD everything, we can do that for you. So it's like I said, it's a dream come true. It's all coming together. I never imagined it would look like this. You never really know what's going to look like when you do anything, when you start anything. All I can tell you guys is, in life, you got to set goals for yourself. And, life is too short and we all know we're going to die. So between now and death, what are we here to achieve? Do what you love, follow your passion, and just do what you believe in your gut is right. And if you do that and you live your life, anything is possible. Okay? So set goals for yourself, determine what you really want to do in this world, and take a risk. Say, you know what? I want to go on YouTube. And I'm going to build a brand and I'm going to build a channel and we're going to talk about stocks and we're going to talk about cannabis stocks and we're going to talk about CBDs and I'm going to build a media company and I'm going to build a CBD company. And then absolutely it happens. It happens. 2 years later, you have your own CBD brand. You have your own media company. You're working in the industry and everybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Okay. So set goals for yourself and attack them. Do what you love, follow your passion, and anything is possible, okay? High Times is a iconic cannabis brand. I'm proud to say that I work with High Times. I want to work with you guys more, and I'm proud to be a shareholder of High Times. I will get the jacket. Thank you, High Times. Once I get the jacket, I will do a video, and I will show everybody the jacket. And if you guys at High Times want to give me any extra gear that I can give to our community, please send me the gear. I'll distribute it to the community. Thank you guys, High Times. I really love High Times, and I think it's going to be a great investment. Maybe initially it might go down, but I think long-term, over time, as they grow as a business and they grow their revenues, I think there's a chance for High Times to be a huge success. Okay? Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, a High Times investor, bringing you the news. The IPO will happen soon. Stay tuned.